Christmas in India means meeting, greeting our beloveds, or buying new clothes, gifts, electronics, new home, or even a dream car and having traditional sweets. However, this year, in wake of the pandemic, digitalization of commercial and social life in India has brought tremendous change to consumer behavior and the consumption patterns.
So during the pandemic, we have seen that people, it has become the way of our lives to buy things online, because we have that fear of getting infected by the virus. And so therefore, there has been a lot of shift. There has been a paradigm shift in the consumer behavior during these days.
From celebrating Holi without colors, Raksha Bandhan virtually, Ganesh Chaturthi without visiting the temples, and Dussehra without major get-togethers, this festive season is seeing a significant impact emotionally and economically both. Consumers are adapting to digital solutions in view of the best bargains, which has given a tremendous boost to e-commerce sales. As per the Forrester forecast, around 5.5 to 6 crore consumers are going to shop online, which is likely to push profits for online retailers, that too up to 34% year on year. In fact, the online shopping platforms like Amazon and Flipkart have already had a blast with the Great Indian Festival sale and the Big Billion Days sale.
Obviously, ever since this lockdown happened, the consumer base has shifted. So while retail sales have gone down by 50%, online sales have picked up by 50%. So there's a lot of growth that we are seeing online. I see a very, very strong trend at least till next March, and that consumer will be online, because this is not going to become normal that you go out there in any mall for any particular day. That's not going to happen very soon, right? Now, by the time March is there, I think 6 to 9 months is good enough time for consumer to realize the value of online, appreciate the convenience of online as a medium, and I think by that time their behavior will change permanently.
Although things will not be the same in case with offline retailers as the previous year. A report by Blue Pie Consulting states that about 60% retail organizations in India are likely to see 25% of the sales go down compared to the last year. A downturn in festive sales would further translate into a longer road of recovery for them, as only 40% mobility has been recovered as per the forecaster. Therefore, the manufacturers have planned to leverage all channels and have an omni-channel presence across the sectors.
After the lockdown resumed, whatever happened is that people have started going to the market. Things are shaping up well. We can also find increase in sales in the offline channel as well. So we are also expecting that the offline channel will also gonna grow. Will gonna take like another 2-3 months for sure. But yes, we can expect for this calendar year, offline will not gonna be the way we wanted it to be. It's gonna take some time, at least 4 to 5 months, I believe, will be required for offline to come back to the previous position.
This year, reports suggest that the consumers are likely to spend more on grocery and food supplies, 19% on white goods and appliances, 15% on smartphones and consumer electronics, 11% on home and renovation, and only 8% on fashion and festive wear this season.
Till previous year, what we have seen, the growth in party speakers and bigger speakers was there. But this year, that growth I cannot find. But yes, the growth in TWS, earphones, headphones, that kind of product which are actually required for working from home, and for students for taking online classes, professionals for doing the VCs and all, that product has totally gone like anything. But growth for speaker category, Bluetooth speaker category, has actually degrown. I would not say that that product has grown.
Meanwhile, a survey by Local Circles says that the total consumer spending will be less as compared to the previous seasons. The spendings are likely to drop by 1/3 in wake of the pandemic. Around 14% consumers said that they will spend between 10,000 and 50,000 in the upcoming festive season, 44% between 1,000 and 10,000, and only 3% said that they will spend more than 50,000 for the purchases. For many, festivals also mean a new beginning, like a new home. Keeping this in mind, the real estate segment, which took a massive hit, is also focused on this festive season. Builders across the country have come up with easy payment plans, subvented interest rates, construction allowances, and staggered payment, among others.
Last couple of months, what I've seen, that there's definitely a major transformation. People realize what is the importance of a home. So they feel that if I have my own space, the husband has their own space, wife has their own space, and children, for example, they everything is online, the schools, so they require their own space also. If they have maybe one child, he requires their own space. So therefore, the importance of a home is now being realized. September and October have almost ticked the same number of transactions what we had seen last October. Okay, and I see November and December crossing what we had done last November and December. This is my firm belief, because we have got so many people in the pipeline who are interested. So the affordable sector and the mid segment has really started picking up faster. Even commercial, smaller offices are in demand.
This September, the sale of passenger vehicles grew by 9.81%, which has lighted up the hopes of a steady pickup in overall auto segment. The auto giants also expect sales to further pick up in this festive months and have come up with lucrative discount offers in the form of pre-booking, cash discounts, exchange offers, or corporate discount. In fact, luxury automobile space too have gone for many offers and offerings.
Festive season gives the biggest trigger for the customers' latent demand what they have, and normally this is the best time to buy a vehicle because the schemes are also good and vehicle availability is always there. Still, we are at the cusp of the Diwali Dhanteras period, and we are hopeful that we have good inquiries. So maybe we'll see some good sales happening in the coming time. Festive season is festive for every type of product, so be it premium, be it entry level, everything. But obviously the numbers of entry level segment will be very high because it is being now pushed by the pandemic induced demand where personal mobility is too important. But as festive season is on and the people who had been thinking to buy a vehicle for the past 5-6 months and couldn't buy because of all these things, all the lockdowns and all. So they are also coming out. So we are seeing like good deliveries of Mercedes happening.
As we've seen that every festive season, the mithai shops are always the most crowded of the lot. However, COVID taking a toll on this industry too, shop owners fear for less footfall as compared to the last year. In fact, many of these retailers have gone online with festive packs and deals to grab the online customers, as gift packs are likely to have a rise of about 23%. With the clash of festive and wedding season every year, the jewelry segment sparkles the most. However, things won't be the same as compared to the last year, and the jewelry segment is likely to go down by 19% in wake of the economic disruptions.
The major shift, the major change that we are seeing right now is towards lightweight. So, though the budgets have not yet been, people are saying that we have not reduced our budgets if we talk about buying jewelry, but they say that due to the increment in gold prices, 20 to 30% jump in the gold prices, so in context to those price increment, their budgets have not increased. So we are basically focusing on lightweight jewelry, and we are happy to say that with these changes that we have brought 2 months back, we have registered good sales on Diwali as well, and we are hoping that we are going to get good response about our products from our clients. People, the touch that we are giving to our clients, touch and beyond, finish and beyond, it's the feel it's the confidence that someone gets when somebody is coming to my office or somebody is going to my client's store. So the relation that a client builds up with his client is something which online you can never build. And that trust, that relationship can only be built by a local jeweler by selling offline. So I personally don't think that online jewelry is going to be any boom or any even due to COVID or anything is going to be happening very soon or big something is going to be there. Nothing like that.
So festivities have definitely changed this year in terms of celebration and business too. With digital reviving activities, experts still believe that it would take much more than one festive season for the revival of the economy.